Welcome back. A major political row has broken out between the TMC and other parties over a blast in Burdwan in West Bengal last week, where authorities are looking at the possibility of an Al-Qaeda terror link. Today, the TMC said its own administration was capable of handling the probe just fine, while the BJP has demanded that the investigation be handed over to the NIA. The BJP has accused the TMC of shielding anti-nationals, which the TMC has strongly refuted, accusing the BJP of communalizing the issue. What's at stake here really is whether a terror investigation is now being politicized, and if that is the case, that is a cause for serious concern. Sugata Roy, Lok Sabha MP of the Trinamool Congress, joins us this evening from Kolkata. Mohammad Salim, Lok Sabha MP of the CPIM, is with us tonight. Jayanta Ghoshal, editor of the Anand Bazar Patrika in Delhi, here in the studio with us, and Siddharth Singh of the BJP also continues to join us this evening. Sugata Roy, to you first, sir. It is rather a concern today that the TMC is dismissing an NIA probe completely into an issue as serious as this. I mean, this seems to have become more of an ego battle and a political battle now. Surely when a blast has taken place and Al-Qaeda literature has allegedly been found, it is something that the NIA should be investigating.
Whether NIA should investigate the Burdwan blast or not is a matter to be decided by the Home Ministry. The law is that normally in any case, whether a bomb blast, murder, law and order is a state subject, the state police investigates. If the NIA feels that there is any incident that needs to be probed by the NIA, then it seeks the permission of the Home Ministry. Let the Home Ministry give them the permission, then NIA can investigate it. But till that time, West Bengal police is competent enough to deal with the whole situation, investigate into the blast, find out the nexus of those who were involved in the blast, those who died in the blast, with any terrorist groups, etc. The rest will follow. The law will take its own course. But sir, isn't it a fact
that the local administration and the police and your people are not helping? For instance, the NIA investigators who went there initially, they claim that they are being stonewalled, that the local government is not helping, and it's very clear from Derek O'Brien's statements today that as far as Mamata Banerjee is concerned, she trusts her own people, and this really has become about Mamata versus the BJP.
No, you should not politicize every matter. This is a serious blast, though not dangerous. Improvised explosive devices were discovered and some gelatin sticks were discovered. 2 people were killed in the blast. The state is primarily responsible. And these allegations that the state government is stonewalling the investigation is wrong, false, and is a figment of imagination.
Okay,
let the NIA get the proper authorization from the Home Ministry to investigate. Till that time, they can only look at the matter but not investigate.
Okay,
One of the allegations being leveled is that when the NIA people went there, they were asked to show their identity card. It is only natural. NIA people, without informing the higher-ups in West Bengal police, on a holiday, if they suddenly go to a place without establishing their credentials, the local police is within the rights to look into it. Okay. As and when NIA is duly authorized,
I will take that to Siddharth
it can and will investigate.
Siddharth Singh, Sugata Roy says A, let the NIA get the permission, let the Home Ministry order an NIA probe and let them come and probe after that, and that all the other accusations about stonewalling are a figment of imagination. How would you respond to those counter charges by the TMC?
Well, it is completely misleading statement coming from an MP of TMC. NIA needs the Home Ministry's permission, but it is on the advice of the state government. They send it to the Home Ministry and then the procedure starts. Let Mr. Sugata Roy lead the, the clauses and the objectives of the creation of NIA. So I will not get into those details because that is what Mr. Sugata Roy would like us to debate. The whole issue is that there has been 4 jihadi groups involvement which has come out during the course of whatever material is coming out during the investigation, even being done at the level of the CID, local police. Now the fact of the matters are, and I'll repeat them. The fact of the matter is there is an SP Burdwan district who has a great proximity to Mamata Banerjee and TMC government. His name is Mr. Mirza. He was removed during the by-election commission in 2014. Mamata Banerjee had established that he will come back within 12 hours when the elections are over, and he's been brought there. He is the same SP of Burdwan who is being made responsible or being accused of taking the evidences like IED, plastics, explosive, chemicals, a lot of literature of Al-Qaeda and destroying them without waiting and handing over to the central agencies. So there are charges of money laundering going to Jamaat Islami. There is a Rajya Sabha MP of TMC.
Absolutely,
there is enough proof which is being now pointing towards the Burdwan leader of TMC, in whose house there was a TMC office and the entire activity was happening.
Now, is the BJP saying, one second, gentlemen.
When you have something of this nature, Nidhi, it cannot be a law and order issue. This issue is beyond law and order.
Are you alleging a nexus
international
between the Trinamool Congress
it is something to do with the national security?
Siddharthnath Singh, is the BJP going as far as to say, like the CPM seems to have suggested, which is that there is a nexus, there is a link between the TMC or members of the TMC and those behind this blast? Because that's a very, very serious allegation to make. Is that what the BJP says?
Yes, certainly.
Based on
no,
what?
I'm not making I'm making a very serious charge, because a lot of things have been happening in West Bengal, and many newspapers and leading newspapers of India have commented on it. Bangladeshi newspapers have also commented on it. And Mamata Banerjee and her government has not done anything. If it is false, it is a charge which is being made on the Chief Minister of India for one of the states. She should have gone, or her government should have gone on defamation on the international newspapers as well as the Indian newspapers.
Okay,
whatever I am saying is based on the newspaper media reporting which is in public domain.
No, but Mohammed Salim, does the left and the BJP need to go beyond what is appearing in newspapers? If an allegation is being made against members of a political party of a possible militant nexus, it's a very serious charge to make. Therefore, it must be substantiated with more. Are you saying that the fact that this happened above a TMC worker's residence, because he was apparently living below, that is proof enough? What more evidence is there of a TMC link with this?
Nidhi, before passing comment, you should allow me to make my comment and then you judge. First of all, in this thing, the participant in the debate, including the anchor, must be very sensible. And secondly, the government of the day, be it the center or the state, should be responsible and responsive. In this case, after the blast took place in Burdwan, during the festive season, it's a highly sensitive matter because the communal forces are there out to cash on it first. So peace must not be disturbed, and we should not pass judgment. There should not be quick judgment. Let there be proper investigation by NIA, no problem. And why the state government is dithering? And all the evidence must be there, it should be put together. We have history of last 20 years where such blasts has taken place and how this has been criminalized, and later on how we find the truth. So let us go to the bottom of the truth. But why Trinamool Congress or the Chief Minister is silent for 4 days? Chief Minister is an outspoken lady. She should have come out, face the camera and tell the people, reassuring them that peace will not be disturbed. We will not allow them to disturb the peace, one. And then whoever is responsible, they must be nabbed. Instead of that, the Chief Home Secretary was in a denial mood. Instead of that, the police took the advantage of the festive season and they just tried to put out the evidence. And why Trinamool Congress tried to remove the signboard of the Trinamool Congress office? Even if such things has happened in the vicinity of the office or in the building where the office was there, why to hide it?
False.
And thirdly, there are so many doubts because the cheat fund CBI inquiry is going on, top brass of the Trinamool Congress is involved, and now also this came to handy. So don't criminalize it, don't politicalize it. It's a highly sensitive matter and serious in nature. We are all concerned, but BJP should also refrain from making it a political issue or communal issue.
Okay, all right. I think you make reasoned points that
Mr.
this needs to
Salim,
be a fair
Mr.
investigation.
Salim,
So before I come back to Shugata Roy and Siddharth, 1 second.
I'm on record to PTI
Yes.
that BJP is not interested to politicize it. I'm on record today to PTI, and you can go and look at those things.
Good.
We are not going to
I have those
politicize
comments
it.
right
It is a
here.
national
Nice.
security
Thank you.
issue, and this issue needs to be investigated by NIA, and Mamata Banerjee and her government should cooperate.
Yes.
So before you make into a battle between communalism and secularism, you must also, Mr. Salim, understand this is a national security which has international ramifications.
Well, it is a security matter. So 1 second, gentlemen.
Communal
We
and
know.
secular
Trinamool
vote
Congress
banking.
plan all
Let
this.
me
Explain,
just
Mr.
ask
Siddharth Roy.
the most patient
Mr.
person
Siddharth
on the
Singh,
panel and more patient
we
than
know
me as
how
well.
Trinamool
Jayanto
Congress
Ghoshal.
work, how BJP works.
Jayanto Ghoshal, what's the
issue.
real story
Yeah,
here?
Nidhi, I want to say a few things, not in the prism of politics. I want to tell you a few things that after the 90s Bombay blast, there was a report of Home Ministry. I remember Mr. Advani was Home Minister, Buddhadev Bhattacharya was Chief Minister, and the report said that after this incident, eastern coastal area will be the target of the Talibani militants, because the western coastal area, it is under surveillance, more vigilance after the blast. So the eastern coastal area, it's not a new thing. It's a very small incident of Burdwan, but there is a strong genesis, because I remember Buddhadev Bhattacharya, he actually tried to stop illegal madrasas, and that time he didn't care the Muslim vote bank. But there was a reaction inside the party, but he tried, and Advani, that time Home Minister, since those days, I remember Hillary Clinton, when she met Miss Mamata Banerjee, American diplomats told me that this Bangladesh, the Jamaat, the porous border, is a very hotbed of militant, so you should be careful.
So the warnings were given.
So warnings were there. So it's not a sudden incident today, and tomorrow also lot of things can happen. You cannot.
No, but are you
have to be
suggesting there
vigilant.
is actually
And you know,
cynical
American
vote bank
Center,
politics at
the
play?
blast. You remember?
Yeah.
American
Yes,
Center
yes,
blast.
a few years ago.
So today, what
There's
is
no
happening?
blast, they are shooting.
So this.
Please don't make a mistake.
When
They are shooting in front of the American Center.
no,
not blast.
actually, that time
Be correct about your facts.
No, but Trinamool Congress. That time Buddhadev Bhattacharya was the Chief Minister. I am talking about that attack on the American Center in Calcutta.
Yes,
that
there
time,
are no blasts.
That time, Trinamool Congress was very vocal. One small incident happened. Santosh Mohandev was minister.
No, so
there
why
was
is
an incident.
why
That
is Mamata
time,
reluctant to have
Trinamool
an
Congress
NIA
as
probe?
opposition was vocal.
So according to you, why does Mamata Banerjee want to avoid an NIA
You know,
probe?
30% Muslim vote in West Bengal, approximately. And Mamata Banerjee's strong vote bank is Muslim vote bank. And I think Muhammad Salim also cannot speak against that vote bank, because that vote bank is a vote bank politics. It's unfortunate, but that is a hard reality of Indian politics.
Have you heard me?
So now Derek O'Brien, when he is holding a press conference and he is attacking BJP and saying that it's a conspiracy of BJP, that time Derek O'Brien's press conference is not politically motivated. It's not a political allegation.
So are
But
there
when
doublespeak? You're
BJP
saying
is saying
yeah.
that Trinamool Congress should take the responsibility because they are in ruling party, so it's a natural opposition's claim
So
that you have
Roy,
to take the responsibility.
Roy, wouldn't
When
you say that
CPM was in power,
it is in the
Trinamool
TMC's
Congress
it
used to
is
say that
therefore
you have
then
to
in
take
the
the
TMC's best
responsibility
interest
for
to have-
any blast.
to have a
So
proper investigation.
who is beyond politics here?
No, absolutely. And what you're saying is
Yeah,
very worrying. If it is about vote bank politics, Mr. Shugata Roy, then that's really
I'm
sad.
happy that it's a travel of Jayanta Ghoshal from Trinamool bandwagon to BJP bandwagon. It's a good travel.
I shall reply to Mr. Jayanto Ghoshal, though he mostly talked about ancient history. We know that yes, terrorist groups are in operation in India in many parts. We know Mr. Vatkal, Yasin Vatkal, who was from Karnataka, who set up modules in Bihar in Darbhanga area, was arrested from Nepal. Now, these are problems which ought to be taken seriously. These not confined to any particular state. Now, I found Mr. Jayanto Ghoshal's description of ancient history and his statement on the vote bank politics extremely naive. There is nothing to connect the ordinary Muslim voter with any terrorist modules. The Trinamool Congress government in the state is prepared to take the harshest measures against any terrorism, communalism, fundamentalism, Hindu or
then
Muslim.
let an NIA probe happen.
Now, please, now, why? And Nidhi, I don't understand. You being a seasoned anchor, why have you suddenly become a great admirer of the NIA? When the question of NCTC, National Counter-Terrorism Center, was raised during Mr. Chidambaram's Home Ministership, we had opposed the same along with Mr. Naveen Patnaik and many others.
No, but I don't
in
think
the
that's
name
the
of
point.
Combating terrorism, please understand.
No, but I think the
in the
point
name
is
of combating terrorism,
But
the center should not interfere into state
yes, but there
areas.
is, but you
we
know,
are
this country has been a victim
capable
of terrorism for so
taking
long.
care of any blast.
Yes, but it should be
Any
handled, should be
state has
left to a professional
sufficient capacity.
agency that
What is
specializes
so
in
great
these
about NIA?
investigations. All
Are
right, you know,
they heaven born?
I
you
have to
talk
leave
of
it at that.
CIA or NIA as if CBI or NIA
No, but
as if they are heaven born
Allow
If
me
there needs
to
to be
come
a
in.
fair probe, if there needs to be a fair
Mr.
probe,
Roy,
I think that needs to have the
NCTC
specialist
be objected
agency
on the
investigating
federal
it.
structure.
I'm afraid I'm completely out of time,
And
gentlemen.
therefore,
This is a
we
very
need
serious
your
issue.
state, your
I'd like to
government to
thank you all
endorse.
very much for
These
joining us on the
are
program tonight. I'm afraid that's the only way to end this program this evening. We'll see you all again tomorrow. Good night.